Hello there. So you can see there two Lionel Ritchie CDs, secondhand Lionel Ritchie CDs. Not the biggest fan of Lionel Ritchie, to be honest, or even a fan. He's got some okay songs though, doesn't he? But this one is, what is it, self-titled? Maybe it's a self-titled album because it actually doesn't say anything else on it. It's just Lionel Ritchie. This one, back to front, I think that is a kind of compilation. But that's not really the reason I am showing these. This one is fine, that's the album. And I think that is the original 1982 pressing, Motown pressing of it. I haven't looked closely though, so I might be wrong. But this one here, this is a problem you come across a bit buying secondhand stuff in particular, but secondhand CDs. Often they will be sealed with sellotape because you'll go into the shop and people have, either the people who have donated them or sold them to the shop have not put the CD inside, or they put the wrong CD, or what happens more than you realize is that cretins, the lowest of the low, go into these shops and steal $1 secondhand CDs out of the cases and leave the cases empty. So many times you'll see a case of something. Just recently I saw a case of The Cure. Can't remember what album it was, but I'm always on the lookout for The Cure. Open it, empty. So, and quite a few times, something I've really wanted, I go, holy shit, there it is. Open it, empty. And you think, okay, well, that's why it's empty. That's why the case is still there. It's because it's empty. Everyone else has been through the same process I have. But what do we have inside here? It's not empty, actually. It is a Reggae Christmas. So what I assume has happened is that the person who sold or donated the CD to the store, I think they got this from the Salvation Army store, so it was donated, so you can't complain too much, can you? But they had misplaced, God knows how long ago, the Lionel Ritchie CD with a Reggae Christmas CD. I can't think of many things worse in reggae versions of Christmas songs. Christmas songs already are your, very limited time in which you're enjoying Christmas songs, and even then a handful of them, but a reggae version of Christmas songs. What have we got here? We Wish You a Merry Christmas by the Ras Posse. See if I recognize any of these. No, don't recognize a single one of them. To be honest, I like most kinds of music. As in, I can find, artists of pretty much any genre that I enjoy. There is probably one or two, probably more than one or two, but a very small selection of genres where there's nothing redeemable. And I'd say reggae, for me, reggae is on that list. I really can't stand reggae music. It's just boring and repetitive. And where I'm from New Zealand, reggae is huge here. Reggae is very popular. There's a lot of, Bob Marley was huge. His birthday was just the other day, February 6th. Is that his birthday? Or his death day? Whatever it is, it's Waitangi Day here. It's a public holiday. No, what am I saying? It hasn't happened yet. It's on Monday. Monday's a public holiday here. And a lot of people, I remember every year, it's written, today's Waitangi Day, also Bob Marley's birthday. And I think he played a concert here on Waitangi Day. Anyway, beyond that, reggae music is kind of, a lot of New Zealand music is reggae influenced. What they call it, barbecue reggae or Greyland reggae. It's kind of, yeah. I really can't stand it. I just, anyway, that is a problem. So I was thinking, when I opened this the other day, I thought, that's annoying, but it's only Lionel Ritchie. And the reason, like I said, I didn't open in the shop is that often they are sealed. There's sellotape, so just to stop people stealing things, you can't open them. And so you're taking a risk on buying, and I can accept that. Like I said, I think this probably was $1. Not getting a Lionel Ritchie CD instead of getting a Reggae Christmas CD, it's not the end of the world. These are a few of the other ones. The same thing have happened to me. Trip 4. This is something I really did want. I used to have this. I got this for my 14th birthday, I remember. And it's a pretty good compilation of mid-90s alternative rock, R.E.M., Stone Temple Pilots, Green Day, etc. But what did we have inside here? We had a Groove Armada CD. Groove Armada are okay. What is this? Goodbye Country, Hello Nightclub. So yeah, I would much prefer the Trip, but BT, ESCM. What do we get in here? We got a CDR version of a Massive Attack CD. I think that's Blue Lines, isn't it? No. Is it Blue Lines or Protection? Whatever it is, it's not BT. It's a pirated version of a Massive Attack CD. So that was in there. Weezer. Love me some Weezer. Make Believe. This one was just empty. So, yeah. Chill on Snow. I do tend to buy these kind of compilation albums because I like a good compilation because you can kind of put it on and I don't know, forget about things. What do we have here? I don't even know what that is. To my family and my friends, thank you for everything. I always love you. To my this is Eminem, isn't it? The Marshall Mathers album or the Slim one of the it's an Eminem CD anyway. It's not and for a lot of people they would much prefer that, and that's not a bad thing to get, but it's not what I was expecting. And this one here, this is another kind of electronic compilation, Cold Cut. This one was just empty. Now just recently I got another one. What was it? I got something and an Adele CD was in there. I don't like Adele. I threw that CD away because the thing is, having the CD without the case, especially if you don't particularly like the music, like I can understand having a CD and case of music that you don't particularly like, part of your collection, maybe sell it one day, maybe just have it to kind of, you know, flesh out the collection. But having just the disc by itself with no case, no cover book or anything like that, booklet, is, you know, not really what I'm going for. So yeah, an issue that does arise, so I guess it's always best is to check inside the CD if possible. And I'd say about 50% of the time you can check inside them. You can have a look and see if there is a CD there or if it is the correct CD. Like I said before, I don't actually check the condition of the disc, but at least check it's there. The other 50% of the time, like I said, it's often sealed up, sellotaped up on the corners, so you can kind of pry and have a look and see at least there's a disc in there, but you can't check that it's the right disc. And like I said, it's not that big an issue. I'm willing to take the gamble, the risk that it's going to be the wrong thing. And I'd say what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times. I've experienced 7 because of the Adele one. It might have actually happened a few other times. Actually, that's right. There is one other one I got was the what's that? What is that called? Saint-Germain, the French. Oh God, what would you call it? Chill electric music. I don't know how to it's what genre it's part of. But anyway. The Tourist. It was a huge album, I think, the late 90s, early 2000s. Saint-Germain, The Tourist. I got that once, and it was empty when I got home. And then, like 6 months later, I got something else that I wanted, and then I opened it up, the disc, and it wasn't what I initially thought. It was the Saint-Germain CD, Tourist. So I'd waited 6 months and I had by chance got it in the wrong disc. I'm probably describing this in a terrible way, but I think you understand. So it all worked out in the end on that one, but usually it doesn't. So I guess I'll keep these discs. What I'm doing is keeping these so I can use these for ones, you know, the cases for other things I need to replace, broken cases. Anyway, take care.